All right, welcome everybody. Happy Friday. My name is Marnie Hernandez, and this is Certificate Workshop. We're learning about Cyprus, okay? I don't know anything about Cyprus, so it's going to be new for me. This is under OTT, so if you're signing up, make sure you go to the UK flag. Just change the flag to the UK. Go ahead and get signed up. It says we have 5 lessons to learn. Again, besides learning about the different destinations, vendors, etc., you get, like here they're giving a 5-night stay. So if you're in Ireland or the UK, but a lot of times they give away, different, they give away trips, they give away little packages, gifts, gift cards, stuff like that. And you also get invited to special events, special webinars and stuff. So that's also really good to get in and, finish these. You get a certificate that you can post at the end and stuff. So again, besides learning about the destination, you get a lot of perks out of the deal, and you get to meet all these other amazing agents that are with us today. Tomorrow we're learning about Arizona, and we're going to finish Israel. So hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow also. Yeah, again, I don't even know Cyprus. So thank you, Caroline. So we're going to learn about Cyprus. One of I think it was Jason recommended we do it. So it's like, okay. So again, guys, if you have something you want to learn about, let us know so we can put it on the calendar for next month. Right here is our calendar. Oh, that's my YouTube channel. So again, any of our recordings, we just did Cunard Part 2, India. Did my other one not load for the Caribbean? I'm gonna see why that's not loaded yet. But that's my YouTube channel. So if you missed anything, it will be recorded here. And then let me go into our new schedule for this month. So you guys have that. Not sure why it clicked out of that. So this is our calendar for next month. And again, Sandy's really good, as Christine Whitaker puts it together for me, finds the links, and then Sandy will post it here. So again, Arizona, here's the link. Make sure you guys pre-register. Clea right there, Margaritaville at Sea. Definitely join us for this, because this one is that cruise. We actually want a free cruise, and they do a seminar at sea. Italy, we're doing New York City, Peru, Colombia, this Innsbruck, I don't know what that one is, Switzerland, and some others. Okay, so yeah, right here's the calendar. Colombia, Austria, RIU, and Avalon Waterways. So these are the ones we're doing this month. All right, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays every week, except the end of the month we're not doing because we have convention. Okay, so just remember that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on our training. Is everybody ready? Biking opened up training. All right, good. So I'll let Christine know we can do that maybe for next month. So thank you. All right, so we're going to start right here under lesson 1, Discover Cyprus. Again, I read, some of them are videos. If we have anybody that wants to volunteer reading, be my guest. It's always fun. Again, we're here together doing this as a group. Perfect, thank you. So lesson 1, Discover Cyprus. Again, I am recording. Yes, okay. So let's go ahead and start the lesson. If you're just signing up, don't worry, we will wait for you. We have a test at the end. Brenda, change the flag to the UK, and you'll see it there. Okay. You'll change the flag, and then once you change the flag, you can type in Cyprus. There's also the link above. And again, if you guys have any questions, make sure you put to everybody, just in case I'm reading. I don't want you to be, fall behind. Okay. All right, so Cyprus is an island rich in history and culture, offers a truly wonderful holiday experience. The mythical birthplace of Aphrodite, located in the Eastern Mediterranean Sea, suitable for anyone seeking a wealth of unforgettable adventures. Visit Cyprus any time of the year, combining beautiful beaches, pine forested mountains, 11,000 years of history, timeless mountain villages, and a choice of activities for special interests. The island's compact size and modern road network make it easy for visitors to hire a car, discover the island for themselves. Take a trip to Troodos Mountains and visit any of the Byzantine churches on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Walk along one of the many hiking trails, ending your day with the alfresco meal in one of the traditional tavernas in the colorful village. Whatever the season, this picture-perfect island of Cyprus is an ideal holiday destination for all. So Cyprus time, situated on the northeastern end of the Mediterranean basin, Cyprus is the third largest island in the region, with an area of 9,251 square kilometers. The time zone there is Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, plus 2 hours. Learn about time, working hours, and holidays here. So again, a lot of people will save like folders, binders, etc. You can click here, it'll take you into another flyer, program, brochure, whatever, and you can save that for future reference, okay? Discover Cyprus. The climate there has intense Mediterranean climate, long dry summers from mid-May to mid-November, mild winters, December to March. Summer is a season of high temperatures with cloudless skies, but the sea breeze creates a pleasant atmosphere in the coastal areas. Winters are mild with rain and snow on Troodos Mountains, usually starting before Christmas. An average of 11.5 hours of bright sunshine per day. And then the temperatures, the warmest months, again, these could be test questions, of July and August, daily temperatures 30 degrees Celsius to 38 and 22 to 26 Celsius in the Troodos Mountains. Average daily temperature in January is the coolest at 10 centimeters or 10 Celsius and 3 Celsius further up the Troodos Mountains. The currency and language. So what kind of currency did they use there? As of January 2008, the Republic of Cyprus introduced the euro as its official currency, replacing the Cyprus pound. Okay, so now they use the euro. The exchange rate, all banks operating in Cyprus offer foreign currency exchange services and quote the exchange rates of the euro against all major foreign currencies daily. Foreign currency can also be exchanged at hotels. More detailed information concerning exchange rates can be obtained from the Central Bank of Cyprus. The language spoken there, languages of the island are Greek and Turkish, whilst English is widely spoken. French, German, and Russian is also spoken within the tourism industry. And then the religion there, Cyprus enjoys an exceedingly high level of freedom of worship. While the majority of Greek Cypriots are Greek Orthodox Christians, other denominations are represented on the island, including Armenians, Maronites, and Roman Catholics. Okay, getting admission for passports and visas and transit restrictions. Entry regulations apply only to the areas controlled by the government of the Republic of Cyprus. Passport is required by all travelers except for holders of Laissez Passer issued by the United Nations, a document issued to stateless persons and recognized refugees. Further to the above, citizens of European Union, EU countries, as well as Switzerland, Iceland, Liechtenstein, and Norway may enter Cyprus with their national identity card, provided there is a photograph, okay? Visas, list of countries requiring a visa to enter Cyprus can be found on the webpage mfa.gov.cv. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is the ministry in charge of consular and entry requirement matters. How about airports? So visitors can only enter the Republic of Cyprus through the international airports of Larnaca and Paphos if they are arriving by air. Any other airport entry is prohibited. The operation of airports is the occupied area of Cyprus is illegal in the occupied airport area of Cyprus is a legal entry point into the Republic of Cyprus. Top international authority on matters of general civil aviation law, the ICAO does not recognize the Erkan Airport. As a result, the Republic of Cyprus and the government are the only entities recognized by ICAO as speaking for the entire island. Is it safe in Cyprus? Cyprus has a reputation for being a welcoming, secure location. A few basic precautions are enough to protect your belongings. Comparatively speaking, crime rates are very low in Cyprus. Police force is always prepared to support those in need in any way. Accessible Cyprus, how do you get there? Discover it. Both Lamaka and Paphos international airports are accessible to visitors with all kinds of access needs. Facilities include accessible restrooms, charging stations for electric wheelchairs at departure gates, ramps to allow a person in a wheelchair to enter or exit the buses. Cyprus towns are fairly accessible with a wheelchair. Continuous improvements are being made to the infrastructure. A person using a wheelchair is advised to be accompanied in case further assistance is needed in inaccessible areas. Transportation around the island can be arranged if prior notice is given to the transport companies. Special buses are also available with low gradient ramps, safety belts, and AC, and so are special taxis that may carry a person using a wheelchair. Many hotel establishments have accessible rooms, communal areas, and common restrooms. But since facilities vary from hotel to hotel, it is recommended to contact the hotels directly to ascertain that they have the right facility for you. And then Cyprus responsible tourism. 4 million tourists from all over the world come to Cyprus each year, and we are proud to share our distinctive culture. Great hospitality, breathtaking surroundings with them. We invite you to discover our magnificent island and all its treasures, enjoy our cuisine, discover our natural beauties, visit our cosmopolitan resorts, and tour our quaint towns all across the island. Tens of thousands of jobs in Cyprus are based in tourism, which is essential to our economy. But as you can imagine, it takes a lot of water and energy to keep things running. Holidays also generate a lot of waste. We hope you'll join us in supporting initiatives to ensure that tourism offers unforgettable experiences while also being responsible. We take pride in the fact that so many of the accommodations you select, whether they're large hotels by the sea or cozy cottages in the mountains, they're dedicated to offering trips that are more environmentally friendly while also assisting the local communities all around the island. Take the time to locate the producers from all over the island and keep an eye out for our renowned Cyprus breakfast at numerous hotels. Alternatively, venture off the beaten road and discover our motivating wine, bike, and hiking trails. We want to ensure your holidays are memorable and that you return to our shores or our mountains year after year. And we hope that you may just inspire you with our dedication to providing holidays that are simply better for everyone. All right, so now we have our test questions. So I'm going to go ahead and pause. Any questions? All right, so again, congratulations. We're going to move on to regions and cities. Okay, Diana, to get to Cyprus, you do have to you have to click on the flag, the UK flag, okay? And then you can catch up with us. So go to the UK flag and then click on search for Cyprus and it'll pull right up. And then just get over the questions. We can help you with the questions. Thank you, Caroline. All right, so again, don't worry, we still have 4 more sessions to go. So if you're just trying to catch up, we're here with you. Okay. Does anybody else want to read or do you want me to go on?
I can read.
Okay. All right, we're going to learn about the regions and the cities.
All right, lesson 2, regions and cities. Lefkosia, Nicosia. With its distinction as the only divided capital in the world, Lefkosia Nicosia, is steeped in history and culture, comprised of a charming old city surrounded by Venetian walls. Visit the island's largest concentration of museums, art galleries, and religious and historical monuments that all tell wonderful stories of the island through the ages. Explore jewelry and handicraft shops, dine in charming tavernas, and marvel at churches centuries old. Come full circle in time and visit the Cyprus Handicraft Center workshops, where traditional arts are practiced today much the same way they were in ages past. Relax and enjoy a delicious Cypriot meal accompanied by a refreshing drink. A few places of interest. The Cyprus Museum, Archaeological. Collection of Cypriot antiquities and treasures from the Neolithic age to the early Byzantine period. The Byzantine Museum and Art Galleries, the largest collection of icons on the island, covering from the 9th to 18th centuries. The art galleries contain oil paintings, maps, and lithographs. The Leventis Municipal Museum of Nicosia. The Historical Museum of Lefkosia revives life in the capital from ancient times to the present. Famagusta Gate. The Venetian walls which encircle the old city possess 11 heart-shaped bastions. The city has 3 gates. One of them, Porta Giuliana, called Famagusta Gate, is now the Lefkosia Municipal Cultural Center. Center of Visual Arts and Research. The Center of Visual Arts and Research, CVAR, houses a collection of more than 1,000 artworks created by foreign artists who have visited Cyprus during the 18th through 20th centuries, as well as a collection of costumes presenting the evolution of the local Cypriot dress. Leventis Art Gallery. The Leventis Art Gallery houses more than 800 paintings and works of art, which constitute part of the most important collections of the Leventis Foundation.
Sorry for the hard words.
Yeah. Limassol. Limassol is home to a major port and also world-class resorts and historical treasures. Since ancient times, Limassol, also known as Limassol, has been the center of festivities on the island. Today, it still has this position. The city is bustling and alive, but it also has everything needed for a leisurely beach vacation or an unhurried historical exploration adventure. As the day gives way to night, crowds of people fill the restaurants, cafes, and nightclubs. Be it a soccer victory, an unexpected romance, or simply the plain pleasure of another breathtaking sunset, explore the quaint old town's winding lanes that branch out from the fishing harbor and the modern marina, where locals and guests may both take in the sea views from one of the many waterfront restaurants. Here in Limosis, explore Limosis Castle, which contains the Cyprus Medieval Museum or the Folk Art Museum, which is housed in an old mansion. Stroll along 10 kilometers of beautiful coastline, deservedly known as the Cypriot Riviera, or along the sea promenade leading to a visit to the municipal gardens. Amathos Archaeological Site, an ancient city kingdoms of Cyprus where, according to mythology, Theseus left the pregnant Ariadne after his battle with the Minotaur. The remains date from the Archaic, Roman, and Christian periods. Colossi Castle, a fine example of military architecture, originally constructed in the 13th century and subsequently rebuilt in its present form in the middle of the 15th century. It served as the grand commandery of the Knights of the Order of St. John of Jerusalem, and later the Knights Templar. Kourion Museum, a collection of finds from nearby archaeological sites exhibited in a beautiful old house. Kourion Archaeological, an important ancient city kingdom and one of the most spectacular archaeological sites on the island, the magnificent Greco-Roman theater was originally built in the 2nd century BC and is now used for musical and theatrical shows. The House of Istolios became a public recreation center during the early Christian period. Paphos. Enter another world where idols and temples, shrines and goddesses make up the fabric of everyday life. Paphos is where Aphrodite, the ancient Greek goddess of love and beauty, is said to have risen from the waves that crash on its shores. Petra to Romeo, or Aphrodite's rock, marks the spot where she emerged from the sea. Her birthplace was a place of pilgrimage for the entire Hellenic world. Past Polis and Lazzi, the baths of Aphrodite provided the ancients with a dramatic setting for outdoor bathing. Archaeological discoveries in the Paphos region are continuous, putting many pieces together for those tracing various civilizational origins in Cyprus. For a glimpse of the artifacts and masterworks found in the area, visit the District Archaeological Museum. The Tombs of the Kings in Cato Paphos is a monumental honeycomb structure carved into the sheer rock, whose vaults held the tombs of Ptolemy period nobles.
Very good.
Cato Paphos Archaeological Park. Cato Paphos, however you say it, Archaeological Park includes sites and monuments from its foundation in the 4th century BC to the Middle Ages, while most remain date to the Roman period. The marvelous mosaic floors of 4 Roman villas form the impressive epicenter of the finds. Paphos mosaics, House of Dionysus, House of Theseus, House of Aeon, House of Orpheus. The mosaic floors of these houses date from the 2nd to the 5th century AD. The first house was discovered accidentally by a farmer in 1962. Some of the mosaics at the House of Dionysus depict the god of wine, while that of Theseus depicts the classical Greek mythology hero brandishing his club at the Minotaur. Tomb of the Kings. These 4th century BC underground tombs are carved out of solid rock, some decorated with Doric pillars. Their magnificence gives the locality its name. Archaeological Museum of the Paphos District, an attractive collection of Cypriot antiquities, Neolithic age to 1700 AD. Petra to Romeo, Aphrodite's rock, birthplace of Aphrodite, 25 kilometers east of Paphos. Legend dictates that the goddess of love and beauty rose from the waves in this strikingly beautiful spot. The Greek name is Petra to Romeo, or the Rock of the Greek. Baths of Aphrodite. Akamas Peninsula near Polis, 48 kilometers north of Paphos. They say that the goddess Aphrodite took her beauty baths in a pool formed by a natural grotto, shaded by a fig tree, which can still be visited. It is here that she met her beloved Adonis for the first time. Nature trails that run through Akamas reveal incomparable views of unspoiled land.
Cool.
Okay, now I want to go.
I know.
Does anybody else? I don't want to monopolize if anybody else wants to read, otherwise I'll keep going. All right.
I think you can finish this one and then we'll see if somebody wants to do lesson 3, as long as you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
It's just my husband gets home in half an hour, so
Okay.
it'll be noisy here at that point. Larnaca. Most travelers first see Cyprus at Larnaca, home to the main international airport and the country's 2nd largest port. No welcome could be sunnier. At Larnaca, deep blue seas meet sandy beaches under incomparably brilliant skies. Here, the yachts and sailing ships bob and gleam at the little port, signaling the beginning of the renowned palm tree promenade that leads to the Larnaca medieval castle and its museum. Along the walk, inviting cafes provide shady resting areas and panoramic views of the sea. Additionally, the adjacent business district is ideal for shopping trips at Larnaca's high-end international stores, which are tucked away in the city's cobblestone alleys. Make your way north from the fort toward the center of the city, and you will come to one of Larnaca's and the island's most cherished sites, the Church of St. Lazarus. After his resurrection from the dead by Jesus, Lazarus elected to live out his second life as a bishop of Kition. He was reputedly buried in a crypt under the main altar, and his tomb can be seen today. That's interesting. A few places of interest. Archaeological Museum of the Larnaca District is a collection of finds from the Larnaca area dating back from the Neolithic age to the Roman period. Agios Lazaros Church, St. Lazarus. St. Lazarus is the patron saint of Larnaca. After his resurrection by Christ, he lived here for another 30 years. The church was faithfully restored in the 17th century, and the iconostasis is an excellent example of Baroque wood carving. Larnaca Medieval Museum, Larnaca Castle Fort. Larnaca Palm Tree Promenade, built in 1625, it was used as a prison during the first years of British rule and also houses the District Medieval Museum. Salt Lake. Larnaca Salt Lake is one of the most important habitats in Europe for waterfowl. Scores of flamingos, wild ducks, and other water or shore fowl find refuge here in winter on their migratory journeys. A nature trail has been created along the banks of the lake, connecting the area with the Aphrodite cultural route. Larnaca Medieval Museum, Larnaca Castle. Larnaca Palm Tree Promenade, built in 1625. Didn't we just read this one? We did. It's on there twice.
It has it in there twice. All right.
Trudos. Walk in pine-clad forests and explore Byzantine churches and picturesque villages. The Mediterranean shore is less than an hour away, yet the dense cedar pine forests and sun-drenched hills of the Trudos region provide a surprising contrast. Trudos is a contrast to the rest of the island, situated halfway between the busy cities of Lefkosia and Limosis, midway between sea and sky, rising to 1,952 meters or 6,400 feet. Connecting the mountain resorts of Trudos, Kakopetria, Plateris, and Agros are trails that hold delights for mountain bikers, hikers, bird watchers, and botanists alike. The clear mountain air is fragrant with aromatic plants and shrubs, and of course the scent of pine trees that are found all around you. It is a natural reserve in the heart of the island that promises that this wild beauty will remain forever. Along the way, each village will be glad to offer you a local specialty, ranging from mountain goat cheese or fresh cherries to aromatic rose water.
Beautiful.
A few places of interest. Trudos Geopark, located in the old asbestos mine, an area with enormous historical value, which now hosts an extraordinary botanical garden with information about the flora of the area, a seed bank of endemic species, and a plethora of evidence documenting the past mining activity and the community which once flourished there. UNESCO Byzantine churches. Stavros to Agios Madi, a 15th century church retaining the most complete cycles of mural paintings of the second half of the 15th century in Cyprus. Panagia to Araka, the 12th century church is considered to be one of the most important Byzantine churches on the island. Agios Nicholas Tistegis, completely painted with murals dating from the 11th 17th century and is considered one of the most interesting Byzantine churches on the island. Timios Stavros, one of the properties of Jean de Lusignan, son of the Lusignan king of Cyprus, Hugo IV. There are two interesting churches, the 14th century church of Timiou Stavro, the Holy Cross, with beautiful wall paintings, and the church of Panagia Katholiki in the center of the village. Asinu Church, an early 12th century church dedicated to the Virgin Mary, with frescoes of the 12th century and later periods, is considered to be among the finest examples of Byzantine mural paintings on the island. Agios Ioannis Lampadistis Church, I'm trying. Excellent frescoes of the 13th and 15th centuries. It is a complex of two churches and a chapel.
Sure glad you volunteered this one.
Yeah. Thanks, Marnie. Free area of Famagusta, Amochostos. With its stunning beaches of soft white sands, the Amochostos Famagusta region draws discerning sun seekers from all over the globe. Cyprus is home to 74 blue flag beaches, an eco-label awarded to beaches and marinas that meet its standards. The island consistently receives awards for its water quality and safety, its eco-initiatives, and the general cleanliness of its beaches. It is also crowned cleanest bathing waters in Europe, with a consistent 100% score year after year. Agia Napa, once a small fishing village, is a lively resort as any in the Mediterranean. But historic sites, such as a 16th century Venetian monastery, lend character to a town that's best known for its colorful bars, tavernas, and nightclubs. Another focal point is the Crescent Harbor, crowded with bright fishing boats, where the day's catch is tonight's dinner at the popular restaurants nearby. Life in this region of Southeast Cyprus is centered around the sea and scuba diving. Water skiing, paragliding, and other water sports are all easily accessible. Explore the rocky coastline leading to Cape Greco and its collection of serene sandy coves. Stay for the breathtaking sunset. Further, beautiful beaches can be found east of Protaras, and just inland in the whitewashed hamlet of Paralimi are open-air tavernas that are well known for their flavorful grilled fish. You'll feel like you are worlds away despite being only a few miles from the most modern resort settings.
Sounds like an exciting place to go, huh, guys?
Yeah.
All right. I think one last
free-
one and it should be the test.
Okay. Free area of Famagusta, Amochostos. A few places of interest. The Agia Napa Sculpture Park, a beautiful setting for a stroll with stunning panoramic views. The sculpture park consists of a large collection of works by over 180 artists from around the world. Paralimni. Since the Turkish military occupation of Amochostos in 1974, this small town has become the temporary administrative center of the district. The twin-aisled vaulted church dedicated to the Virgin Mary, Panagia, is decorated with unusual 18th century porcelain plates. The church, parts of which belong to the 13th century, houses a small ecclesiastical museum. Cape Greco National Park. It is believed that a temple dedicated to Aphrodite once existed in the area. Cape Greco National Park is an area of unique natural beauty where one can admire magnificent cliff formations. Muson. Muson in Aya Napa is an underwater museum of sculptures by a famous artist, Jason DeClaire Taylor. A collection of submarine figurative sculptures dispersed amongst a series of sculpted organic trees and subterranean plants will create successful human interaction with the environment. That sounds interesting.
Yay, all right.
Oh, there we go.
Very good. Answers, we don't leave anybody behind. Now we're going to move on to Heartlands of Legends. Does anybody want to read?
I'll read.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to go lesson 3, Heartlands of Legends. Thank you so much. All right, we got a video. Let's go ahead and watch the video.
You can tread our island's coasts and bathe in its mesmerizing beauty. But if you want to find its real soul, you must look into its heartland. Follow the enchanting whispers of our myths and walk in the footsteps of our legends. Learn of the virtues and vices of the Templar Knights, the lovesick queen that still wades the ruins, the formidable guardian yearning for her love, the infamous bandits and brave soldiers roaming its land, the goblins stomping on the rooftops, demanding delicacies or else. Here, where every rock and every river, every village and every bridge has a tale, where the people embrace life and open up their hearts and homes to every passerby. Learn and create traditional craft. Experience, taste, unwind, explore hidden places, and breathe. Venture into the island's heartland. Follow the paths of enchanting legends and weave your own tale. Come, discover the true Cyprus, the heartland of legends.
All right.
Lesson 3, Heartland of Legends.
Thank you. Delana, UK play. Sorry. Go ahead.
Almost every single place, village, mountain, river, rock, tree,
There we go.
and monument has its magical story. Stories about their name, their importance, how they came to be, and how Cypriots loved, worshipped, and cherished them. Stories about mythical creatures and infamous bandits, legends about brave soldiers, strong men, and beautiful queens.
Okay, next.
Cyprus Deputy Ministry of Tourism has been working incessantly to create a product which will become the focal point of our new tourism identity. An identity that is based on the fact that Cyprus is an island rich in history and culture, full of authentic experiences, which can be enjoyed all year round, are accessible to all, and are available in close proximity to each other. The Heartland of Legends represents all those things because it celebrates unique crafts, storied legends, and authentic experiences. But above all, it celebrates people, how they live, and how they create memories for others. What is the Heartland of Legends? Through a 3,000-kilometer path of real experiences, it aims to highlight the distinctiveness of village life. It shines a light on all the lovely aspects of Cypriot leisurely life, including eating and drinking, sharing of tales in the neighborhood coffee shop, participating in folklore festivities, cultivating the land, and learning traditional arts and crafts. By developing a social network called the Heartland of Legends, we hope to make tourism the center of our rural communities, reduce inequalities, encourage female entrepreneurship, reduce young persons' unemployment, support local producers, help small businesses embrace e-commerce. Ultimately, the Heartland of Legends is a collection of one-of-a-kind experiences hosted and curated by locals. Visitors will be able to choose from a variety of standalone experiences, day trips. Example, the making of halloumi, the picking of grapes to make wine, the weaving of traditional textiles, etc. Participate in workshops promoting both traditional crafts and contemporary fashionable handcrafts. Visitors can engage in basket weaving, icon painting for churches, silversmithing, wood carving, ceramic and pottery, mosaic making, embroidery, wine and commanderia making, and many more. The route includes not only a variety of attractions and places of natural beauty, but also accommodation, establishments, restaurants, small businesses, communities, and other places that other different and alternative experiences. Workshops. Workshops take place from February to November 2023 and are open for visitors from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. All workshops are free of charge. Bookings are to be made via the link, and then it gives the link.
All right, perfect. So let's watch this video. I put it on a little fast mode, so. That's like an exciting place to visit, huh, guys? Different.
The setting is beautiful, it's exactly what we needed for what we are launching tonight, the Heartland of Legends. Donde he visto esta caída, no lo veo.
All right, next one.
Some of the activities available. Mapped nature trails crisscross the mountains, the hills, and the heartland plains, where nature lovers can hike, enjoy the fresh air and breathtaking views, admire the endemic flora and fauna, practice mountain climbing, and get acquainted with the geological formation of the island. A cycle tour enables you to come across things which you would probably miss from inside a car. An encounter with a local, a stunning landscape filled with sights and sounds of nature from up close, an ancient ruin or a secluded cove. Cyprus, with its varied terrain and exotic geological formations, is a dream destination for rock climbing. You can find large rocks and crags where you can challenge your physical and mental self. Cyprus lies on a major bird migration route across the Mediterranean and is a major staging post used twice a year by birds. Whether you are a beginner looking through your first pair of binoculars or an experienced birder in search of unique experiences in Cyprus, you can immerse yourself in birding and nature and explore the beauty of birds and their songs.
Beautiful. All right, let's watch this next video.
Deep in the heart of the Troodos Mountains lies a true natural wonder, a living piece of Cypriot natural heritage. A tree older and bigger than any other of its kind. A tree with countless stories to tell. Today we set out on a quest to find the oldest and biggest Aurotos tree of Troodos Forest. Along the way though, we made an even bigger discovery. That sometimes the journey can be even more exciting than the actual destination. It's like a famous Greek poet once said about quests. Hope your road is a long one. Full of adventure. Full of discovery. Arriving there is what you're destined for. But do not hurry the journey at all. And indeed, the journey left us in awe. Every step of the way, a whole new world. A new opportunity to reconnect with nature, filling us with countless emotions. And then, there it was. An awe-inspiring, majestic tree. A beautiful aerotos standing strong for centuries now. Sometimes, what you are truly searching for may be closer than you thought. Sometimes, all you need is a change of perspective. A change of your point of view.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, it looks like just a couple more, and then we're back to another test.
Discover thematic routes. The following routes can be experienced by visitors. More information is available on the website, heartlandoflegends.com. Milky Way. Along the Heartland of Legends route, you are bound to run into flocks of sheep and goats crossing the road peacefully and nonchalantly under the guidance of an expert shepherd. Wait in your car patiently and enjoy the bucolic scene. Best time to undertake from activities is between October and January. Smoky taste. Pitsilia's cold cuts are produced in communities located in the Pitsilia region. Many rural families include cold cuts as part of their diet. This route enables visitors to learn about this high-quality product and the way it is preserved. Bread for the soul. This route offers visitors the opportunity to gain experience in bread making, pastries, and all the local traditions. Visitors can enjoy freshly prepared flour products and pastries. Honeybee. This route will lead you through the region of beekeeping. Visitors will have the opportunity to become beekeepers for a day or make beeswax candles and learn about the harvesting procedure. The island boasts the largest number of honeycombs and the highest honey production.
All right. Okay, we're on our third test. So again, thank you for reading. I'll go ahead and read, and then if somebody wants to do the last one, wonderful. So this is gastronomy and wine, vino. All right, so food in Cyprus. When you taste the food of Cyprus, you are immediately transported on a culinary journey through a rich history. Let me make sure, yep. And that includes influences from the Levant, Greece, Turkey, and other regions. The meze, hopefully that's right, selection of numerous tiny plates of creativity prepared cuisine, including koupepia, stuffed grape leaves, tavas, pork, potato, and tomato casserole, calamari, village salad, and much more is its most defining characteristic. You can order a seafood or meat meze at any of the island's quaint traditional restaurants or tavernas, or you can choose to start your dinner with a variety of small meze dishes before moving on to a meat or fish main course. So let's go ahead and watch this training again. I hope you guys are okay with this speed. Just want to kind of speed it up as they talk, but it is in closed caption, so you can read if you need to. Gyros. These ones always make you hungry, huh? That was pretty quick. Halloumi, hope that's right. Signature cheese and everyday delicacy of Cyprus. The firm cheese made from a blend of goat and sheep milk has the unique quality of not melting when grilled. With its distinctive rubbery texture, a firm favorite. Gaining in popularity abroad, it's regularly served in the Cypriot restaurants and is deliciously served on its own, paired with grilled vegetables or eaten as a traditional accompaniment with fresh cut watermelon slices. Dining out. For many people, dining out in Cyprus is an exciting experience that may last for many hours while they savor the great meals and beverages. But for those who still have the energy after meal, there are other nightlife choices. Numerous hotels provide traditional folk evenings with island music and dancing where guests can participate in a traditional dance, as well as Cypriot musicians who perform daily during dinner. So sounds exciting. Authentic dishes. Some typical dishes of Cypriot cuisine that every visitor has to taste are afto klafikio, made with lamb pieces with the laurel leaves and cooked in a traditional oven sealed with clay. Letter B, the Cypriot skewer of lamb or pork. C, surfatlalia, made from minced pork with onion and parsley cooked on the grill. D, Cypriot smoked sausages. E, kopopea, vine leaves stuffed with rice and minced pork. F, Cypriot ravioli stuffed with halloumi, sprinkled with chopped mint or peppermint. G, kalakasi, taro, often cooked with chicken or pork. H, tavas, pork stew with large onions and cumin. You can have rabbit stew. The meze, consisting of several dishes, cold and warm, which vary depending on the season and are served on small quantities. So that's probably like tapas. All right, how about the wine of Cyprus? The island has a long-standing tradition of winemaking that dates back to ancient Greek, Roman, and Egyptian times. As evidenced by archaeological finds of old wine jugs at the Limosis villages of Pyrgos and Erimini that are believed to be over 6,000 years old. The grape varieties on the island are some of the oldest in the world, with the sweet desert wine Commandaria remaining the oldest named wine still in production. Cyprus boasts many family-owned boutique wineries that produce excellent wines with the indigenous variety of grape or a mixture of local imported varieties. Guests can discover wineries and workshops. Drink wine for a healthier life, Heartland of Legends. Again, you can print this out, save it for future reference, etc. All right, let's watch about the wine making or the wine in Cyprus.
The journey of Vitis vinifera in Mediterranean region started from Cyprus Island 5,500 years ago. But what is happening today in the most ancient winemaking region of the world? Perched on mountain slopes in search of the precious dew, the vineyards of the island are being cultivated with traditional methods for centuries. The rich soil, goblet vines, and non-irrigated crops are the characteristics that make up the special profile of the Cypriot wine. Commandaria, the national wine of Cyprus, with a protected designation of origin, amber-colored sweet dessert wine produced from sun-dried grapes in the foothills of the Troodos Mountains. Mavro, Xinisteri, Marathevtiko, Morocanella, Yanoudi, Spurtiko. Cypriot varieties with rich history return dynamically to the forefront and promise to wine lovers enjoyable winemaking experiences with special Cypriot attitude. And because good wine is not only made in the vineyard, small wineries and the new generation of Cypriot winemakers appears to be the reason that the wine of Cyprus is experiencing a second spring. A regeneration process with great potential has taken a big step forward in the Mediterranean edge. In Cyprus vineyard, 7 enotoristics routes are waiting to be explored on.
Okay, gastronomy and wine. So wine routes. There are 7 wine routes on the island, and there are Launa, Akamas, Vona Panagias, Ambaletis, Dariozos Valley, Pitsilia, Commandaria, Lanarka, Nicosia, and the wine villages of Limosis, collectively known as Kraskoshoria, meaning wine villages. They all produce both red and white wines. The 2 main local grape varieties are of Mavro Black and Xinistria White. Xinistria is the most widespread white grape variety and produces pale light wines with low alcohol content. Mabro, the red, is a large and juicy grape, producing red color wines with a light taste. When Mabro and Xanxure are blended, they make Commandaria, and they are used together in production of the national spirit Zavania.
I feel better about the pronunciation in the second chapter now, Marnie.
I'm telling you, these are kind of difficult. All right, Commandaria. Cyprus can proudly lay claim the world's oldest name wine still in production, that of the delicious sweet dessert wine Commandaria. Thought to date back to 800 BC, references to the consumption of a wine named Cypriot Nama, believed to have been Commandaria before it was given its current name during the Crusades in the 12th century. The wine was frequently used as tonic and believed to have healing properties. Commandaria, which Richard the Lionheart referred to as the wine of kings and the king of wines, was consumed to commemorate his conquest of Cyprus and his marriage to Berengaria in Limassol. Okay. All right, that was a congratulations. Now we have one more, special interest traveler. Anybody want to read?
I can take this one again. My husband may come home in the middle of it, but it'll be fine.
Okay, perfect. Hopefully I'll go fast. So special interest traveler. Let's do it. Hopefully it's short for you.
Activities. Natural scenery and a warm climate on the island make it the perfect location for year-round activities, including bird viewing, cycling, golfing, adventure sports. Aphrodite's Island is prepared to welcome you for spectacular weddings and amazing honeymoons, as well as state-of-the-art facilities for professional conferences or conventions.
All right. Here's a video. Let's watch a little of it, see what it consists of, and then it's 3 minutes, so we'll see. Maybe it'll show us some cool things to do.
The moment you realize everything is connected. As you look around, take in your
Nice and
surroundings.
relaxing.
Your senses start to
We'll be
expand.
there.
Your hands reach the water like an instinct that can't be tamed. Your feet grounded like a rooted tree. Mother Nature, a home to be. Your eyes filled with forest green as your hair flutters by a light breeze. Life, a 4-letter word with a million different meanings. Describe it as you wish, enjoy it as you please, and embrace it as your heart desires. Give in to the moments of calmness and harmony.
Okay, first thing.
Let yourself take care of your body. Tend to your mind and listen to your soul. An island full of nature's wonders. Cyprus, a place to explore, igniting the adventurous spirit within. Find peace and quiet in the majestic mountains. Discover harmony and balance by the deep blue sea. Just remember, balance is not something you find. It is something you create. In the end, it's about the journey and the courage to be free.
Beautiful.
All right. Archaeology culture. For those who enjoy archaeology, Cyprus is a never-ending source of intrigue. The island is littered with ancient Greek and Roman ruins in addition to Neolithic age relics. Particularly well-represented periods are the Bronze Age, the Roman area, and the Byzantine area. The archaeological site Kourion, located on a hilltop west of Limassol, is one of the most recognizable on the island. It was one of the most significant of the ancient city kingdoms of Cyprus and was founded by Achaean colonists from Argos in the Greek Peloponnese in the 12th and 13th centuries BC.
All right.
Family activities. Cyprus possesses all the necessary ingredients for a magical, thrilling fairy tale or an exhilarating voyage through 11,000 years of history and civilization that will enchant both young people and those who are more youthful than their years. Enter a castle from the Middle Ages and discover the story of the royal nuptials that were held here hundreds of years ago. Discover what life was like during the Stone Age by entering the world of a Neolithic community. Find hidden waterfalls by going on a hike in the woods. For those feeling adventurous, try the steep, hair-raising water slides at one of the island's water parks, or the thrill of the zip line in the Forest Adventure Park. Speed up on the go-karting tracks or take a more leisurely pace with a donkey or camel ride. And for the younger visitors, there's no shortage of parks and playgrounds to enjoy. Weddings, honeymoons, and romance. With destination weddings becoming more and more popular, Cyprus has emerged as one of the most well-liked locations in the Mediterranean to exchange vows. From majestic beach ceremonies and sunset at a chapel to an endless range of opulent resort hotels and charming Byzantine churches, visitors can choose from a wide variety of settings to exchange their vows. With 300 days of sunlight annually, Cyprus is one of the most idyllic locations for honeymoons. Conferences and incentives. Cyprus is a popular destination for meetings and conventions. A wide range of world-class, purpose-built event venues and major hotels offer state-of-the-art conference facilities and associated business services. Additional services like extra audiovisual gear, secretarial and translation assistance, and the provision of drinks and snacks during breaks are also offered. The Cyprus Convention Bureau, a section of the Deputy Ministry of Tourism, provides a comprehensive list of all locations on the island, as well as suggestions for team building and incentive. Events.visitcyprus.com.
Right.
Sports and adventure. Cyprus is a paradise for adventure sports, including mountain biking, mountain climbing, and water sports, thanks to its varied terrain and great temperature. Cycling enthusiasts can enjoy the island's width from the rocky terrain of the verdant Akamas Peninsula to its pine-covered clay trails in the heart of the Troodos Mountain. You can swim, ride a bike, walk, and explore this incredibly picturesque region of the island without being bothered and in harmony with the environment. The clear waters of the Mediterranean also make Cyprus the ideal place for water sports, including sailing, windsurfing, kiteboarding, snorkeling, swimming, and scuba diving. Hiking trails. Hikers will find that the island's best trails are in the mountainous regions, primarily in the Troodos Mountain Range and the Akamas Peninsula, where the most enjoyable island hikes lead through nature reserves. Due to the abundance of marked paths and nature trails, the island's great outdoors is quite accessible and provides a wide range of options for exploring the natural world, history, and culture. To showcase the island's stunning surroundings and distinctively Mediterranean feel, 52 designated walking pathways have been made. You can witness a treasure trove of unique flora and fauna, as well as the remains of the island's mining history and other intriguing landmarks. All trails are divided into 3 categories of difficulty, but they are all a joy for the senses, especially in the spring when you can experience the sights, sounds, and fragrances of nature in full bloom and in all its vibrant glory. Category 1 is an easy trail with a gentle gradient, suitable for all ages and fitness levels. Category 2, average degree of difficulty, suitable for adults with fairly good fitness levels. Sudden changes in gradient, uphill and or downhill, and or course along narrow or rough terrain. Category 3, high degree of difficulty, a route with difficult terrain such as sudden changes in gradient with uphill and or downhill, particularly rough and or slippery and or narrow and or steep.
And then more information, you can click there and save that in your file.
Golf. I didn't know there was golf there. I don't know why. Cyprus offers perfect weather for golf for much of the year with golf club rentals available at the 18-hole courses. The Aphrodite Hills, Alea Estate, Secret Valley, and Minthis are fine examples of what Cyprus has to offer, attracting both amateur and professional sportsmen to the island and its internationally acclaimed courses. These golf courses are located in some of the most picturesque areas of Cyprus. The select handful of courses have been applauded for the way they are integrated into the breathtaking natural landscape of dramatic ravines, cliffs, and sea vistas, backdrops that have been carefully used to enhance the game on each course. The heritage of the courses is also pedigree, with some of the world's most renowned golf course architects leaving their signature on the challenging courses they have designed on the island. From luxury golfing resorts to standalone greens. Along with the opportunity to enjoy a game of golf in scenic tranquility, the various courses also host annual tournaments on both a national and international level, as well as offering academies, clubhouses, and other facilities. With Cyprus offering a golfing destination full of potential and possibilities, there's no better place to take a swing. For further information on playing the sport on the island, licensed members and associates, and the tournament calendar, visit the website of the Cyprus Golf Federation at www.cgf.org.cy.
Yay.
Diving. This is my. Cyprus is renowned for its warm waters, top-ranked wrecks, and diverse marine life. With warm waters that range from 16 to 27 degrees almost all year round. Celsius. Celsius. The island enjoys one of the longest diving seasons in the Mediterranean. The coastal reefs of the island range from natural to artificial, and both share the same characteristics, acting as areas of reproduction, growth, feeding, and refuge for a multitude of marine organisms. Museum of Underwater Sculpture, Ayia Napa. Muson is an underwater forest, the first of its kind in the world, consisting of over 93 artworks, some of which are in the form of trees, others which are figurative in nature. For scuba diving at the museum, the visitors are required to be certified scuba divers. Accessing the museum via snorkeling requires no certifications to be held by the visitor.
All
That would be
right.
awesome to see.
Yay, congratulations. All right, last test, guys, and then we get our, make sure you guys all got your answers. You've got your certificate now. You just click right there, picks up your certificate, lets them know you are now a Cyprus specialist. You can post that on your social media. You can post things to do. Let them know, but probably half the people or 3/4 of the people don't even know about Cyprus. And now you can share that information with them. So again, congratulations, everybody. These are fun, just little courses, help you to sell to your clients. Tomorrow we're doing Arizona. So hopefully you guys will join us for that if you want to learn more about Arizona.
Are we finishing up Israel too that tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow we're going to finish up Israel. Yep. So hopefully Arizona is a short one. Let's take a quick look for Arizona. It's under the Travel Agent Academy. So hopefully you guys are already registered here. If not, it's very easy to register. This is one that we do a lot of trainings on. So you can pre-register, and then we're going to be doing Arizona. So graduate benefits. What do you get for that? What you're going to learn, certificate, education, training, certificate eligibility for continuing ed. Again, a lot of times you'll learn or get additional invites and stuff. So enroll now. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at how long the training is going to be for tomorrow. Kind of get an idea. We never know. Some are 15 minutes, some are hours on end. So Arizona, only 3 courses, it looks like. So it should be pretty short. And then we'll finish up Israel. So again, if you haven't completed the first part of Israel, it's right here. And we're going to complete the second part tomorrow. It was a kind of long one. All right, so again, congratulations, everybody. I will be posting this training here on my YouTube channel. And then we have the full certificate workshops in there. And then again, what are we on? Number 3 or 4? We're on part 3 for Pinar. We're gonna be doing 4 electives Sunday. So we'll see you then. All right, so again, congratulations, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and hope you learned something new today. I did. It's something I want to put on my bucket list now. And we will see you then tomorrow, same time, same place, 10 a.m. Pacific time. All right, so have a great day. Again, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Let's have some fun. And yes, let's go, guys. Exactly.
Great.
So
Thank you, Marnie.
Thank you, Marnie.
Thanks, Marnie.
you're welcome. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks. Bye.